Hey, welcome to my channel. My name's Karina. I'm a makeup artist and I'd like to focus all of my looks on natural, classy, and wearable makeup that you can use if you feel like you just need to switch up or add a little bit more variety into your makeup routine while still keeping it simple and wearable. If that sounds like something you're interested in, then hit that subscribe button. In today's video, I'm gonna do this fall-inspired makeup look. It still has a little bit of color, but it's very wearable. It's super easy to do. It'll look good on everyone. I'm just gonna do my eyes, lips, and cheeks with you today, so I'll already have my base on. If you want to see how I got this look, let's get into it. So I've done my base makeup, foundation, concealer, powder, a little bit of bronzer, a little bit of contour. So we're just gonna do eyes and lips together, and then I'll finish with my cheeks at the end. This eye look is deceivingly easy, but that's what it's all about, just keeping it simple, just kind of showing you different ways to really wear color. So I'm starting with the Natural Nudes palette by Born This Way. And I'm gonna go in with this color, Cocoa. I'm using the Morphe M433, just any fluffy blending brush. With that color, I'm gonna put it all over my eyes, starting at the lid and at the lash line, and then just kind of blending my way up into the brow bone. The nice thing about this eye look is that you can kind of stop wherever you want to as far as how much color you want to put on. If you want the look to be a little bit less intense, then just do a very light wash of color and kind of build from there. So I'm going to stop about there, and as you can see, it's literally just all over the eye. Same thing on the other side. So once you have that wash of color on and it looks about even, I'm going to go in with another brush, the Sigma E25. And it's a blending brush, but it's just slightly smaller than the other one. And this time I'm gonna go in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills palette in Soft Glam. And I'm gonna go in with the color Mulberry. And the Anastasia eyeshadows are very pigmented and they're very kind of powdery. So you have to be careful when you apply it because they do tend to fall out a little bit more. So I'm just gonna take my brush and very lightly dip it into Mulberry. Really tap off that excess because you don't want the dark powder dripping onto your, or like falling onto your under eye, obviously. So once I just have a little bit on my brush, I'm gonna put this all over my lid, and then I'll bring it up to the crease, but I won't go up quite as high as I did with Cocoa, the first color that we put down. So this is just kind of gonna deepen your look up. And again, with this shade, you can go as deep or as light as you want. So if you just want a tiny bit of touch of color, then you can kind of like leave it at this or even a little lighter. Or if you want it to be very dramatic and deep, say you're going out for the night, then you can really lay it on there. And that'll look pretty too. And then if you want, you can go in with the first brush that you started with and then just kind of make sure that the crease and the upper part of your lid is blended nicely together. Then I'm gonna take a smaller brush, this is the JH40, and I'm gonna go back in with Cocoa and run that all along my bottom lash line. Then I'll take kind of this flatter style definer brush and I'll dip it into Mulberry, tap it off, and I'm just gonna run that on the bottom outer corner of my eye, keeping it really close to my lash line. Then lastly, I'm gonna take this Velux Pearl eyeshadow by MAC, and it's called Red Alert. It's just a little bit more of like a brick shimmery red. I'm just gonna take that with my finger and I'm gonna put that all over my lid. And it's just gonna add a little bit more dimension to the look, and it'll kind of bring the rusty red tones back. I'm just gonna tight line my eyes with this MAC pencil. It's called Costa Riche, and it's just a beautiful kind of browny red color. So I'm gonna tight line top and bottom with that. Then just curling my lashes and throwing on some mascara. Okay, so those are eyes done. Let's move on to lips. Because I have so much color on my eyes, I'm gonna use Honey by Morphe, which is a really nice brownie nude color, and I think it'll complement the eye look well. And then I'll just line my lips with Strip Down by MAC. Okay, and then I'm just gonna add a little bit more color to my cheek. I think I'll just still keep it kind of more like a bronze neutral color. So I'm gonna use Humor Me by MAC, and it's obviously, as you can see, just like a very neutral blush. On second thought, I think that's a little too nude. I think I just want a little bit of color to kind of tie in with the eyeshadow that I'm wearing. Sometimes I just start with a neutral blush and I love it, and then sometimes I'm like, no, I do need a little bit more color. So I'm just gonna take Blush Baby by MAC, and I'll just add a little bit more color to my cheek and see if I like that better. Yeah, I think that just kind of ties it in a little bit more to my eyes so that I don't feel like all washed out from here down. Just finishing with a little bit of highlight, I'm using the Hollywood Flawless filter by Charlotte Tilbury. I'll just set that with my MAC Fix Plus. That's my finished look. I really like the way it turned out because it's still colorful, but it's still very wearable, and I think it still looks really nice and classy. And actually the eyes turned out a little bit more pink than I kind of intended. I thought they'd be a little bit more rust colored, but instead of having it just be like a monochromatic look with my shirt, I kind of like a little bit of that contrast. It's still fall colors and fall tones, so I think it works. Let me know if you like it as well. Subscribe and like my video if you did like it, and I'll see you in my next one.